Thank you for your time this morning, taking the time for us to get together and talk about Fujitsu's A2L product rollout. What you're going to see today is going to be the first view you have of Fujitsu's A2L R32 product. Throughout the day today, throughout this hour we have here, I'm going to show you some tools. I'm going to talk to you about features and benefits and talk to you about what products you're going to have available coming through on your side here from Fujitsu as it pertains to our A2L ductless products, our H series products. Inside the chat for this meeting, you'll find two attachments from me. First attachment you're going to see on there is the product announcement attachment. This came out on December 3rd, was blast emailed out to everybody across the nation here. And inside of this attachment, you will see that we have all of the products for Fujitsu's H series as our A2L versions for when they're going to be ready to design, ready to order, and ready to ship. What you're going to see is that the ready to ship, the majority of these products show as February 17th. Those products that you see as February 17th inside of this chart are now available in Fujitsu's barn, or very close to being available inside of Fujitsu's barn. So all of these single zone one-to-one systems that you're looking at here on this page that show February 17th, those are all in stock at Fujitsu now. And your guys' orders for stock should be showing up sometime around mid-February. Also on this product announcement, you see the equivalent R410A models down the right-hand side. You'll also notice as you review this attachment that all of our product families now have a family name. We no longer have that good, better, best, entry tier, mid-tier, high tier proposition. Each product family within their family has a specific name. So if we're looking at the XLTH one-to-ones, we'll see it's an Orion XLTH. We'll talk about the Altairs, our Centuries, and then our multi-zones going down through. If we scroll down through this a little bit further, you'll find all of the technical information, performance data for all of these units, features, and benefits on this product announcement for you all to review. You also see that these products are Energy Star certified for Energy Star Cold Climate, and Energy Star most efficient within their class. It'll take you through all of the different products going down through and additional information. The other attachment you'll see on there is this Excel spreadsheet. On this Excel spreadsheet, you will find all of the SEER2, EAR2, HSPF information for the units, liquid line and vapor line sizes, rated performance for the equipment, refrigerant, charge data, min max piping length for each unit, and breaker sizes. Tab over on this gives you all of the heating performance data for these units at low ambient conditions. If we look at the XLTH models right here, you'll see your 9, 12, and 15K models, and we'll give you performance from 47-degree outdoor temperature all the way down to -15 for those products. So you have your heating output charts there. Cooling, same deal, all the cooling outputs at various outdoor conditions and everything else. You will notice some TBDs on these charts. Those are to be determined. As product information becomes available, those charts will be filled in and reshared with you as a team. That way you have all of the information, everything else here. As I said, I have a fair amount to cover with you this morning as we're rolling out this product line. I'm going to ask you, if you have any questions, please stop me and ask the question or type it in the chat. Rob, Steve-O, I'm going to ask you guys to keep your eyes on the chat there and stop me if a question gets asked within there.
Yep.
Kind of without further ado, we'll get rolling down through here. I don't know about you guys, but you all know me, and you know how I get excited about products. It's an opportunity for us to really get the chance to talk about our R32 products, talk about our R32 refrigerant, get you all up to speed on it. We have a lot of very cool things coming down the pipe, a lot of new products coming out from Fujitsu's side here, so this is going to be your first look at it. Our agenda for the day, we're going to talk about R32 refrigerant and why Fujitsu went with R32 first and foremost. Run you through the product line, and touch a little bit on e-tools. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to stop me, ask whatever questions you have here. So why R32? Well, as you know, as part of the AIM Act, every manufacturer out there had to move to a mildly flammable refrigerant, something that had lower global warming potential. And for Fujitsu, it made a lot of sense for us to move to R32, as that is a refrigerant we have worked with in other markets around the world since 2017. For the most part, the world globally has selected R32 as the refrigerant of choice for their systems out there. Here in the US, 454 is being used in unitary products overall, and R32 is being used in ductless products overall. As ductless are more of a global product and it's more globally accepted, refrigerant for AIM Act and for A2L being R32. There is no perfect refrigerant. The best alternative for 410A is the best compromise between GWP, ODP, efficiency, capacity, and cost. For unitary manufacturers, 454 made a lot more sense. Again, for a ductless manufacturer, 32 makes a lot more sense, and I'm going to go through why that is here for us. First and foremost, as you look at the BTU content of R32 versus 454B, what you'll find is that R32 carries a lot more BTU in a pound of refrigerant versus 454B. As a result of that, you can have a much lower charge inside of your refrigerant system while still maintaining and growing in efficiency for your products out there. This chart that you're looking at shows specifically that if we were to charge a system with 410A being 100% charge for that system and convert that system over to R32, we would need only 88% of the total refrigerant volume to maintain the same BTUs, output efficiencies, everything else there, again, because R32 carries a lot more BTUs than what 410A and 454B do inside of their systems. Refrigerant cost. 454B is a proprietary blend, which is roughly 70% R32 and 30% R1234YF. R1234YF is a proprietary refrigerant. There are only a couple of manufacturers who make 1234YF at this point. In comparison, R32 is a commodity manufactured by more than 40 different refrigerant producers globally. There is nothing proprietary about R32. It has a much wider supply chain to the market, and as a result, the cost of R32 is a significant amount lower than what the cost is for 454B. If we look at the cost of these refrigerants back in October of 2021, where 410 was 100% of cost, R32 was somewhere around 82% of that cost, and 454B was a good bit higher. In January of 2024, in January of last year, cost of R410A was somewhere around $300 a jug, where R32 was around $230, and 454B was sitting somewhere around $410 a jug. So going with R32 refrigerant for us allows us to be a bit more cost effective on the refrigerant side and a bit more efficient on the refrigerant side as well with how many BTUs that refrigerant can carry. I mentioned this earlier, but R32 is a mature and proven product. It's been in the market, it's been out there in air conditioning systems around the world since 2012. We at Fujitsu have been using it since 2017 in different parts around the world. There are more than 210 million units globally already working with R32 refrigerant. The product line I'm going to take you through is tested, weighed, and measured to work with R32 refrigerants already. For us over here at Fujitsu, it was a matter of some slight re-engineering and getting those products AHRI certified to release into market. And then weighing our release time against our distribution inventory to make sure we were giving you time to deplete your R410A inventory before giving you guys a shiny new toy out there. So R454B is only introduced a few years ago. Again, it currently has a limited availability from few and limited suppliers. It is a proprietary blend, where in comparison, R32 has been around for a long time. It has a very wide supply chain to the market. R32 is a single component refrigerant, meaning you guys will have the ability when you're working with a product with R32 to top those systems off. You'll be able to charge the system in either a liquid or a gas form. It is not a blended refrigerant like R410A was, or like R454B is. We don't have the potential of temperature glide using R32 with different refrigerant chemicals flashing off at different temperatures. It is a single component, single refrigerant, and much easier to work with from a contractor standpoint. So, takeaways from this. Yes, R32 has a higher global warming percentage, or GWP. It is a potential that in 5 years, R32 might be going away, but also that same potential exists for R454B. The 454B guys will tell you that R32 is going away. Me, as an R32 guy, I will tell you that 454B is going away in 5 years. Really, there is no hard law at this point that is going to make that happen. It is proposed that there will be an additional GWP step down, but that is not signed into law. That is not a hard requirement at this point. Both refrigerants are A2L certified. Both are mildly flammable and non-toxic. Both have a lower CCP, LCCP compared to 410A. R454B is still going to be a lower charge than 410A, but a little bit closer on that side. We went through the cost, we went through the capacity, we went through the years it was proven. And again, R32 is a single component refrigerant there. Rob, any questions in the chat so far?
Nope, all clear.
All right, we will keep going. So now we are going to dive into the A2L R32 products for Fujitsu. Again, this is your first look at what our product offering is going to look like for this coming year, what's going to be coming down the pipe. Again, if you have any questions, please stop me and ask the questions. If you let me ramble at you about Fujitsu, I can ramble all day. Been doing this long enough here. So, within our product offering, you see single zone residential, which is what we consider rack product. You see single zone light commercial, which is what we consider pack product. If you've ever opened up the mobile technician app, you see rack and pack. Our single zone wall mount systems are rack, and single zone light commercial systems are pack products. Within the single zone residential, you'll see our 120 volt system remains. You'll see a KPAS system, which is replacing the LPAS. You'll see our old mid-tier product, which was the LMAS, which is now KMAS. You'll see our XLTH product and a new product down here, which is the XLTH Plus, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. In our non-wall mount products, what you're going to find is that we have a universal chassis outdoor unit, which goes throughout this entire product line. So you as a PR supply, when you have one of these outdoor units in your stock, you're going to have 6 or 7 different combinations you make off of it. Going over to our multi-zone residential, you're going to see something new. You will see that we have rolled over that entire residential product line to our new A2L products on the outdoor units. You will see that we now offer the multi-position air handling unit and the mid-static horizontal air handling unit, both as allowable in our multi-zone combinations for up to 2 tons worth of capacity. That is something brand new. That is something awesome. That is something for me with a Cape Cod with the two bedrooms upstairs. I can do my unitary replacement down in the basement and then install 2 wall mount units up in the 2 bedrooms upstairs in my Cape Cod, all serving from the same multi-zone outdoor unit. In our prior 410A product, that would have been 2 systems, or it would have been a J series system. Nowadays, this allows us to do that within the H series systems. What you're going to notice about this product line as we're rolling it out, as we get into the model numbers for this product, is that Fujitsu's nomenclature has remained the same. We are staying within our 4-letter combination on the front end of the capacity, our capacity in the middle, and then the same format going down through the end of our model numbers. Really, the only thing you're going to see is that after the capacity, which is the 12 right here, as opposed to an L, we now have a K, which designates that unit for having R32 refrigerant. In our 120 volt models, you will see that the third character has changed over from a U to an L. And you'll see that there's characters for XLTH, XLTH plus. You'll notice that we have an indoor character here for standard or black. You're going to see some black heads coming in from Fujitsu on our high tier wall mount products. We will talk about those just a little bit here. So our single zone residential product, our rack product, our one-to-one wall mount systems. This is what you're looking at for that product offering from Fujitsu. Starting at the top, which is the least efficient, going down to the most efficient product down here, which is our XLTH Plus. You will see that we have our entry tier 120 volt product. Down below that, you'll see that we have a new product line. This is a new product that we have not had within the product line prior. This is a product that's going to be a little bit delayed coming into the marketplace. If you look at that product announcement, you will see that this product is going to come in at the end of the second quarter as we head into the third quarter. This is a new 9 through 24K entry tier product that is 208, 230 single phase. This is a stripped down version of our other units that is made to compete with all of the lesser brands you guys run into on a day in, day out basis. This product is going to give you guys the ability to, so that when a homeowner or when a contractor needs the least expensive 18K unit they can buy from APR Supply, you will be able to sell them a Fujitsu product that they can register. They can get their extended warranties. If they're an elite contractor, they can get their 12 and 12-year warranty on this while still maintaining a competitive nature against those lesser brands out there in the marketplace. And the contractor would still get their registration point for this product. Within our standard tier, you see your 9 through 36K KPAS. This is what was the LPAS models. These are also your multi-zone indoor wall mount units. You'll see that we have slimmed down our mid-tier product offering. Our LMAS, which is now KMAS, is now only available in a 9 and 12K BTU capacity. You'll see that we took the XLTH product out of the mid-tier and moved it up into the high tier. So now the XLTH -15 product for Fujitsu goes from a 9K unit up to a 24K unit. And then we've added in the XLTH Plus, available in both a white and black head. The black head will be available a little bit later this year, but you'll see that the white head product is available for that February ship date we called out there. As we go into the product presentation, you'll see that this is a -22 rated heat pump, which will give you at least 90% capacity at -22 outdoor temperature and better than nominal capacity at -15. We talked a little bit about product family names earlier. Our entry tier product, our mid tier product, and that standard tier product all fall within the Altair name. Altair is a constellation. What you'll find in these product family names is that all of them are constellations. As you're looking at the Altair product family, your Altair 120 volt and that new KNAP entry tier coming in is going to fall in the Altair 300. Your standard tier product is going to fall in the Altair 500. And then that mid-tier product is going to fall into the Altair 700. A note for you all. On Fujitsu's one-to-one wall mount systems, from the Altair 700 and above, All of those units will include built-in Wi-Fi from the factory. So Altair 300 and 500, it is an added option, just like the cards that we had prior in the previous generation of product. And Altair 700 and above, that Wi-Fi is built in from the factory. So into the product line. This is your 120 volt entry tier product. This is your KNAS 120 volt product. This is available in a 9 and 12K. This product includes our HCRC ProCore copper coil. You'll see that it is complete across the entire product line. All of our units include our ProCore copper coils. That is an oxygen-free copper coil with a thicker diameter wall than any other manufacturer out there to stop all types of formicary and galvanic corrosion and prevent any premature coil failure. Like in prior generations, all of your wall-mounted systems will come with a handheld remote control inside of the box. Your non-wall mounted product, you will need to buy a remote control a la carte. This is your 120 volt system right here. Going up to your Altair 500 or your standard tier product. This is your 9 through 36K cost-effective product. You see a cooling operation range down to -4 degrees across this product line, which is pretty cool. This unit gives you low ambient cooling out of the box for any server room applications you run into out there. Gives you heating rated down to 5 degrees, but again, as it's Fujitsu, there is no hard lockout at temperatures below that 5 degrees within our heating operation. It goes up to 26 CO2, up to 10.8 HSPF2, includes our ProCore copper, includes your backlit handheld wireless remote controller. Again, this product does not have Wi-Fi built into it out of the box. That is something you can add via that card slot Wi-Fi. We have our auxiliary heat control option built into this product from the factory. So out of the box, this unit can control any third-party heating source out there via external inputs and outputs. We have fire alarm, occupancy sensor, key card, any auxiliary heat, water valves, aerostatus. All of that is included out of the box. And then we also have additional inputs and outputs with an external board for any other special operations you might get into. This product allows you a max piping length of 164 feet. I'm going to point out on this slide, this system capacity chart down here on the bottom right. If you look at this 5 degrees, that is -15 Celsius. This chart exactly shows you what BTU you're getting from these units at those low ambient conditions. So at 5 degrees, our 9K is giving us 71% nominal capacity. 18K is giving us greater than nominal capacity, and so on down through the product line itself. This talks about our special cooling operation mode on this product. Again, we offer you low ambient cooling out of the box on this standard tier Altair 500 product. It's a matter of function setting to set that up and run down through to make sure that have it set up properly, but this is your server room application product. With this product, we also allow a lead lag function through our Z5 and Kagami remote controls for the units, the wired remote controls. Your Altair 700 product. This is that mid-tier 9 and 12K that apply for a lot of rebates out there. This goes down to heating operation in 5 degrees, cooling operation down to 14, includes our ProCore copper coil. This is where you see the Wi-Fi being built in from the factory. This includes our auxiliary heat control outputs, all of the outputs we talked about with the standard tier. Really, this is just a slightly more efficient mid-tier product, which should meet rebates inside of your territory, give you a little bit more efficiency, and allow you to operate when you need to on that side. Getting into our high tier products, our XLTH one-to-one wall mount systems, we have the Orion XLTH, then the Orion XLTH Plus. XLTH is your -15 rated product, and XLTH Plus is your -22 rated product itself. So within our standard -15 rated, we go from 9 through 24,000 BTUs. Again, heating operation rated down to -15, but no low ambient lockout below that. We go up to 33.1 CO2, up to 13.3 HSPF2. All of the same features and benefits we saw on all of the other products out there, but now the outdoor unit includes a factory installed base pan heater. Looking at our chart over here, you see what your capacities look like. So -15 Fahrenheit, which goes to 26 degrees Celsius. You'll see that at -15, we are pretty close to nominal capacity on these products, and your COP is right here. And now on to our new product, our XLTH Plus. This is our -22 rated 9, 12, and 15K product. This goes up to 33.5 CO2, up to 14.0 HSPF2. Again, has all of the same features and benefits of all of the other products there, includes built-in Wi-Fi, and gives you nominal capacity at -15 and down at -30 Celsius, which relates to -22. You'll see that all three of these products in this chart show as nominal capacity, if not better, at -22, which is staggering to me. That is a huge, huge thing. You're going to have a 9, 12, and 15,000 BTU one-to-one product that will give you nominal capacity at -22 outdoor, which is amazing. This product line will have both a white and black head available for you to sell to your customers. Again, this black head is going to be a little bit delayed coming out into the marketplace. You'll see that coming towards the third quarter of 2025. But coming out in the first release will be this white head. Again, heating down to -22 outdoor temperature on this product, and again, no hard lockout down below that. 100% capacity at -15 is what this slide shows, and we show 90% capacity at -22, though the last slide shows you're going to have nominal, if not better. And again, no hard lockout temperature. All of our XLTH products include our factory installed base pan heater, our smart control based on outdoor temperature to pulse that base pan heater on. It is not a hard on and off. It is pulsed based around outdoor temperature for defrost. And what you'll notice is that on these wall mount systems, on these newer products, we rate the cooling up to 126 degrees outdoor temperature. As we all know, here in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, we don't get up to 126 degrees, but down south, they do. And formerly, Fujitsu was not rated for that high of a temperature outdoor. We have no high lockout on our cooling operation now for Fujitsu as well. So if we run into those high ambient operations for any reason, we will still provide mechanical cooling even above the temperatures that we post on that side. All of these units with built-in Wi-Fi from the factory or the Wi-Fi card added in now go to the AirStage mobile application. That has been the app we've had for a couple of years out there now for our Wi-Fi connectivity. This is what those wall-mounted units look like. This is the sleek, clean look of our new wall-mounted systems. Again, if you flip open the front cover, there is your Wi-Fi slot, just like in our previous generation's products. Nothing has really changed on that side there. Makes it very easy for installing Wi-Fi. Come on. And my presentation froze. I apologize, guys. Give me 1 second here. There we go. This is your handheld remote control for these products. As you see, it is a backlit remote control with a timed out screen. That is something we have been missing in Fujitsu's product line. You'll see that we have an illuminated temperature button for up and down and on and off that will time out. And it's a very handy, nice little remote control. Moving from that rack product into our pack product, the non-wall mount systems you have for Fujitsu. My slide presentation always kind of hangs up here for a second as it loads the next slide. There we go. Moving into this product, you will see that we have a lot of good stuff inside of this product line, and that your 410A product is all rolled over into the new A2L products throughout this release. The one thing I will tell you that's going to be a little bit delayed that we're looking at on this chart is the multi-position air handling. The multi-position air handling unit is going to be available towards the end of second quarter and heading into third quarter. Reason for that is we are changing manufacturers for that product itself. We are moving to Mortec as our manufacturer for that product. That is the same manufacturer who makes the multi-position air handling unit for our J series product. They're also going to be manufacturing that for our H series product. So within this product offering, you see your ceiling mounted side discharge units, you see your multi-position air handling units, you see your mid-static horizontal air handling units, your 2x2 cassettes, your large cassettes, and then again, your universal chassis outdoor units. Your common outdoor unit, when the standard series, is going to be rated for a -5-degree operation. And then we will have an XLTH version of that product rated for 30,000 BTUs and above, just like we've had in the AMUG for a couple of years now. The one product that is missing on this chart that you guys have now is our floor mount console unit. That product will be coming back into our product offering towards the end of 2025. It's a little bit different on re-engineering and redesigning that product for A2L refrigerants. So that product's going to be a little bit delayed coming into marketplace. Last note, as we're looking at this chart, all of the ducted models you're going to see inside of this presentation include a leak detection sensor as standard. All of the non-wall mount systems have that leak detection sensor as a field installed option based on ASHRAE 15.2 calculation, which as we start to roll these products out, we will come back in and train you guys on the use of when you're going to need that leak detection sensor as an available option and when you are not. This product family is called the Centuri and Centuri XLTH. Your Centuri is your common chassis outdoor unit. The Centuri XLTH is that 30 through 48K -15 rated outdoor version. Again, this is a common outdoor unit. So when you have one of these outdoor units in stock, you're going to be able to make connections to a compact set or a mid-static air handling unit, or a ceiling suspended, or a large cassette, or our multi-position air handling unit, all from the same outdoor unit. That's going to make SKU management for you guys a heck of a lot easier, not having to have all of these exotic and different outdoor units which connect to different styles of indoor units. It's a big thing for you. Our Centuri ceiling suspended, what was our ABU, which is now our ABUH side discharge ceiling suspended unit. This is available from 18 to 36K. We're going to give you up to 23.4 CO2, cooling down to -5, heating down to -5, optional Wi-Fi on this product, same Procore copper coil. This product does offer a fresh air intake for up to 10% of the total airflow. This product does offer service monitoring through the Z5 or Kagami remote control. Has all of the same auxiliary heat inputs, dry contacts, everything else on that side there, and offers an optional drain pump for the units themselves. Again, your capacity chart's down on this side. If we're looking at -21 Celsius, at -20 Celsius, these are the capacity outputs for those products. Going on to our 2x2 cassettes. These are available from 9 through 18K BTUs, again, cooling down to -5, heating down to -5, up to 24.4 CO2. This is a 2x2 true ceiling grid fit for our grill cover. So that grill cover will not overlap any lights that are sitting beside it. It will not overlap the grid. It is a true 2x2 grid fit. This product does have a fresh air intake for up to 10% of outside air coming in through a booster fan, just like we had in previous generations. And again, your capacity charts down here on the right. Your large ceiling cassettes, going from 18,000 BTUs up to a full 4 tons. Heating and cooling operation down to -5, up to 26.3 CO2. Again, optional Wi-Fi. This product is an 8-way airflow, so we have 360-degree airflow around the units themselves. allows for branch duct knockout. So if you have a bathroom coming off of a foyer and you want to dump some air from this unit into that bathroom, you have a branch duct knockout. Has all of the same features and benefits and a max piping length on this product of 246 feet, one-way flare nut to flare nut. Your mid-static air handling unit. You will see that you have a 0.8 external static pressure horizontal air handling unit available from 12K up to 48,000 BTUs. Same operational range, -5 for heating and cooling, up to 19.1 SEER2, up to 10.5 HSPF. Optional Wi-Fi, Procore copper coils, built-in drain pump, auxiliary heat control, all of those different features and benefits we had prior. And again, max piping length of 246 feet on this product. I talked about this just a little bit ago, but I'll talk about it again, that all of our ducted models will include a leak detection sensor from the factory installed. This will be in all of our ducted models, but our non-ducted models will not include this from the factory. The use of the optional leak detection sensor, which will plug right into the main control board, which you'll mount down in the field space, is all going to be predicated on ASHRAE 15.2, which is about as clear as mud at this point. But we have a 15.2 charge calculator coming out. It's actually already on the Access website going through testing. And our Infinite Comfort Pro product selection tool, as we roll out Infinite Comfort Pro 2.0, which is right around the corner, will also have a 15.2 calculator in it to make it a little bit easier for you. One note on this slide and one heads up to all of you guys out there at APR Supply, our slim duct models in our multi-zone have this sensor built in. As a result of the sensor location and as a result of the weight of the A2L refrigerants, that slim duct product is now going to be horizontal only. We will not have the ability to have it in a vertical orientation any longer. That slim duct is going to be a horizontal only unit moving into the future here, which is some bad news, but that's going to be the same as everybody else out there in the marketplace. Nobody's going to have that unit in a vertical orientation as a result of the leak detection sensor. On to our multi-zone. Rob, any questions in the chat regarding single zone one-to-one systems?
No, Chris, no questions. I think you're very thorough with it. No questions at all on here.
Perfect. Thank you. Moving on to multi-zone. So I'm really excited about multi-zone. I am excited for the fact that we now have this AMUG unit in 2 tons in capacity and below in multi-zone. I'm excited for the fact that we have our mid-static air handling unit available from 2 tons and below. One of the products I haven't talked about yet, that I'll tell you about right now, is the fact that Fujitsu will be coming out with a smart communicating coil towards the end of second quarter, heading into third quarter of next year. We are going to have that in a one-to-one combination for our single zone products from 12K up to 48K. And we are also going to have that smart communicating coil in our multi-zones from 2 tons and below. That coil is going to allow you as a salesperson and your contractors out there to leave the gas furnace in place, put a 2-ton Fujitsu coil on top of that gas furnace, and then hang a wall-mounted unit up in the master bedroom where they have that temperature control issue with that coil and this indoor unit both piped back to the same multi-zone outdoor unit and provide year-round comfort while leaving the gas furnace as an emergency backup here. Really, there has not been much change within this product line other than the rollover of the model numbers to KPAS. You still go down to 7,000 BTUs on your indoor units and up to 24,000 BTUs. We are still 18,000 BTUs up to 45,000 BTUs in our outdoor units, and same low ambient XLTH for up to 3 tons on those outdoor units. 45 has not made its way to XLTH yet. But as you run into 4-ton applications where you need -15 outdoor temperature, That is when you talk to Steve-O. That is when you reach out to your TSAs and your commercial groups, start talking about the J series opportunities there, because that is the application for J right there. So our multi-zone product sits under the family name Aquila and Aquila XLTH. Again, Aquila is a constellation up there in the sky. Eventually, Rob is going to filter into these slides pictures of those constellations here. He's working on that now, but this is still a new presentation for us here. Your multi-zone outdoor units in standard Aquila. Your 18, 24, 36, and 45. Again, 18K is 2 zones, 24K is 2 to 3 zones, 36K is 2 to 4 zones, and 45K is 2 to 5 zones. Standard heating operation down to 5 degrees, again, up to 5 indoor units themselves. You will see that even our 45 is Energy Star rated, Energy Star cold climate rated, and Energy Star most efficient for our non-ducted systems. Previously, R45 had fallen out of Energy Star ratings and had fallen out of some of the rebates that were available out there on this side. The new 45 is rated to meet all of that criteria for those rebates. Still have an allowable connected capacity range of 80 to 130%. We will be getting you the new multi-zone allowable combination chart very shortly here as soon as that is available for us. Your -15 rated outdoor units from 18 to 36K BTU. We are Energy Star rated, we are Energy Star cold climate, and we are Energy Star most efficient in class for ducted and non-ducted throughout this entire product offering. Again, same operational range of 80 to 130% connected capacity, and a max of 4 zones within the -15 rated outdoor units. If you get into an application where you need more than 4 zones, that is the perfect time to talk J series to your customer. Know and remember that J series and H series work together for residential customers out there. They all work to the same dealer programs, everything else they're on that side. Your indoor units, your wall mount, your KPAS, 7 through 24K, your 2x2 cassette, 7 to 18K, slim duct, again, horizontal only, from 7 to 24,000 BTUs. Mid-static, this gives you up to 0.36 external static pressure on the slim duct, 0.8 external static pressure on your mid-static from 18 to 24K, and your AMUG model from 12 to 24,000 BTUs, giving you 1 inch of external static pressure on that product right there. So, from your rack product, you have your KPAS wall mount unit. From your pack product, you have all of your single zone non-wall mount systems all going to this multi-zone outdoor unit here. Really, the only product that's not going to be available are your universal units, and your large cassettes are not going to be available on the multi-zone. Everything else will communicate and work with your multi-zone outdoor units. Any questions on products at all, Ro?
No. Nope.
Cool. I must be doing a good job, or everybody's
Excellent
still
job.
Product warranty. Our warranties have not changed. For our elite contractors, they get a 12 and 12-year warranty in residential applications and a 10 and 10-year warranty in commercial applications for H series. For a standard contractor, when they register our products, whether in residential applications, that is a 10-year compressor, 10-year all parts warranty. In commercial, they still want to register it, so they get the registration point. That's a 7-year compressor, 5-year all parts warranty. And then if a product is installed and not registered, that stays at our base warranty, which is 7-year compressor, 5-year all parts. And again, just like in prior years, if the product is sold over the internet, it has no warranty from Fujitsu. On to controls. I'll tell you right off the bat, our controls have not changed. You saw that our model numbers, that H character inside of our model numbers, designating it as a 2-wire remote control, and within that product generation, our controls really have not changed. We have the same RSRY, same Z5, same RVRU Kagami remote controller there. We have the same Wi-Fi card available for the units that don't have Wi-Fi built in or the wired Wi-Fi for that rack product, the non-wall mount systems, which is a 2-wire connection on that side. We have the same third-party Wi-Fi's available, whether it's UART, whether it's Cielo Breeze that Rob really likes, whether it's the IR Wi-Fi. All of these controls really remain the same as the product generation change or refrigerant change did not affect any of the remote controls that you have in stock at this point. We have our remote thermostat interface and our dry contact switch controller on that side. I want to talk about the Z5 and the Kagami control for just a couple of minutes here for you guys, because this control into the future is really going to serve as a service tool for your customers. All of these products now have an H as the fourth character inside of their model number, which means we have the service menu and capability from the face of this remote control when it is plugged into any one of our systems. Inside of this service menu, your customers will be able to see the high side pressure of the refrigerant system, the low side pressure of the refrigerant system, speed of all the fans, speed of the compressor, and temperature reading of every thermistor throughout the entire system directly from the face of this remote control when they are plugged into any of these units. That prevents any contractor from having to hook up their manifold gauge set and adjusting the charge of our system. That is a big, big selling feature. If you have elite customers, elite plus customers, partner tier customers, or even customers who are doing just a few ductless systems a year for Fujitsu, moving into the future, you want to recommend they buy one of these controls just to keep on their truck with a whip of wire. That way they have their service tool directly in their pocket there. This is available on Z5, and this is also available on the Kagami remote control. One great thing about the Kagami above the Z5 control, or a couple of great things, is first off, it has this mirrored face finish to it. It's a very sleek, very unique design on that side. And when we get into projects with a lot of ductless systems all using this Kagami remote control, there is an app the customer can download to do all of their function settings on that app, and then walk through the space and dump those function settings directly into this control, and makes setting up a job with a lot of systems on it very, very, very easy. Optional parts and accessories. Again, these really haven't changed. We still have all of the same controls, all of the same block-off plates, fresh air intakes, all of that stuff all remains the same as to what we had before on that side. Our snow baffles, wind baffles, all of that really has not changed. High humidity kits for high insulation above our ceiling sets. All of the accessories really remain the same with the A2L product offering reached out there. Last thing to have to talk with you guys here today are our e-tools, our product selection tools, what we have to make your lives easier working with Fujitsu. And the first one to talk about here is our Infinite Comfort Pro product selection tool. By a show of hands, because I can see everybody's hands, I hope you are all using this tool at this point. I hope that you all have this downloaded on your smartphone and you're using both the web-based version of it and the mobile version of this application to make product selections. If you are, this is completely filter checked for all of your multi-zone combinations as you're selecting projects and building projects inside of this app. It does not allow you to make a mistake inside of your selections. Really, really slick app. As you go into the products tab, inside of the products tab is where I go on a day in, day out basis to find quick product information. When I get a call from one of my customers or a contractor out there saying, hey, what's the max line set length on this product? Or what is the line set size for this product? This is where I go to find that information. I could be driving down the road and I can pull up the app and find that line set size or breaker size or anything else directly from my smartphone with it. This projects button down here on the bottom left is where you can build jobs. And then here on the right hand side is where you see the product details. After hitting product details there, you can see that. I implore you all to get on to using this tool to do your product selections. Get your customers onto using this tool. This is available to your contractors out there. Because again, as we update this app to Infinite Comfort Pro 2.0, we will have that ASHRAE 15.2 calculator built into it. Next, we have our new Access website. From the Access website, we have our product registration, parts and product catalog, which takes you to the Connect storefront, warranty lookup. Under supports, you have a bunch of different resources and everything else. I hope that you are all using this Access website at this point. I hope that you are all pushing your customer base and contractor base to engage back into this and select APR Supply as their primary distributor. As you know, as you've been told, as we made this website rollover, the primary distributor relationships reset. So you want to talk to your customer base and talk to your contractor base about logging back into the website and reselecting you as the primary distributor so that you have view of those contractors through your accounts on that side, as we went through in the last training. Again, product registration, new site for that. It is smooth, it is nice, it puts to bed all of the challenges we've had with product registration over the last couple of years here. So this new Access site, it has a new look and feel. It's easy to navigate. In the phase 2 release of this, we will have some nice dashboards for you to view your customers, make your life a heck of a lot easier to manage those customer accounts, be able to see their loyalty rewards. It's going to make life really, really easy. On to some performance and efficiency, and then I'm wrapped up here today, guys. You saw that we have products that are Energy Star Cold Climate, and Energy Star Most Efficient inside of our product offering. This is the criteria for that back in 2004. As we are now in 2005, this criteria has been updated. It is now V6.2. And we have products that meet Energy Star Cold Climate, and Energy Star Most Efficient to qualify for all rebates that are going to be available for ductless, whether it's the 25C federal tax credit, whether it's any independent utility rebate that's available, whether it's the IRA money coming from the state side, if we're going to see that come through on the PA side here. I'll tell you right off the bat that I have 2 states inside of my territory that now have their stateside IRA money, and that is a big driver. As Pennsylvania moves forward on that, make sure you're paying attention, make sure you're signing up your customers inside of those programs. So that was my 1-hour product overview presentation of what we have coming down the pipe. Again, outside of the products you saw today, you will have that new entry tier 1-to-1 wall mounted product in the Alt-Air 300 series, which is going to be that price fighting. You will see that towards the end of second quarter heading into third quarter. You will see your A-Mug product come into the marketplace towards the end of second quarter into the third quarter. And we will have a new lower capacity version of that going down to just 1 ton in capacity. The floor mount unit's going to be a little bit later here in 2025. We're going to see that come in on the fourth quarter. Everything else has been rolled over into the A2L products, which will be available to ship in February. And then we have that smart communicating coil coming down the pipe, end of second quarter, heading into third quarter here as well. I thank you guys for your time. Thank you all for all of your efforts with Fujitsu through the years. You are a great distributor for Fujitsu. We value your business, and we thank you for your business and all of your efforts with Fujitsu. I thank you for your time this morning. I thank you for the opportunity to work with you guys. Again, do you have any questions for myself, Rob, Steve-O, anything that we can help you with? Any questions on this A2L product?
And Susie, did I miss maybe something on the chat? Maybe it's not coming through, or there is no questions, right, on the chat?
Yeah, I don't see any in the chat, but again, you can unmute yourself now if you want to share any questions, or you can throw them in the chat and I'm monitoring it as well. So it's up to you guys.
Well, if there are no questions for me, that means I guess I did a really good job, or I glazed everybody over, one of the two. I really
Oh, sorry, Chris, didn't mean to cut you off there.
No.
I was going to say I'll put up the recording for everyone on APRU so you can check it out. I'll send it out by the end of the week via email as well. So that if you do rewatch it and you have any questions that you think of, you can reach out to Chris or Rob to ask.
Again, guys, I appreciate your time. Make sure you grab those couple of documents I uploaded into the chat. You're going to put them in your U website there, so you all have access to them. As we get the technical and performance information, I will update that heating output chart and resend that back out to you, Susie, to update into the presentation on that side. And make sure that everybody over at APR Supply has it. Again, I thank you guys for everything you do for Fujitsu. We're here to be a partner for you. Whenever you need help, reach out to your reps. If it's something above what the reps can handle, reach out to Rob and I, and Steve will be happy to help you out. I appreciate your time. I thank you all for your business. I hope you all have a great day.
Thank you, Chris. Thank
Great
you,
job,
everyone.
Chris. Thank
Nice
you.
job, Chris. Thank you. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, APR.
Thank you all, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.